Welcome
Uh-oh.
to the offices of the Dry Falls Daily Document. Circulation 8,000.
No?
My name is Guy Franklin. I'm the Daily Document's last hope to catch mistakes before they're set in print for all eternity.
No.
I like to think I'm at war with error, doing my part to maintain order in a world of never-ending chaos. The high-pressure world of journalism isn't for everybody, but patience is its own reward. And somehow I knew it was only a matter of time before my true talents would be recognized.
Diggs! Where the hell is Roland Diggs with that goddamn Shriners Convention story? Emily, tell that boy he's one excuse away from the unemployment line.
Yes, Mr. Rabbit.
You! Benjamin!
Franklin, sir.
That's right. How come it takes you longer to proof my stories than it does for me to write them?
Well, sir, actually...
No excuses. I want it on my desk 10 minutes ago. Come on! Keep breaking it, Emily.
Of course, time is a relative thing. I moved to Dry Falls a year ago from my grandparents' farm, and at first I have to admit I was a little bit overwhelmed. The pace would get to me, and I wasn't used to the sophistication of the folks who lived here. But I have a routine now, a few friends, I even have a girl. Betty Jo won the beauty contest last fall at the Sugar Beet Festival. I've been sending her love letters ever since. Pages and pages professing my longing and desire. Every day we get together and talk and make plans for the future.
Hi, listen. I'll give you this water, and right back. I'll bring you some coffee and something, okay?
Hey, Betty Jo.
Don't tell me. Meatloaf and a glass of water.
Right. I know what you're thinking. She's too old for me. But the truth is, we're crazy about each other. Mr. Abbott? Mr. Abbott?
What is it, Jefferson?
Franklin, sir.
What do you want?
Bookmobile is one word, sir.
Well, you spelled it as two.
One word?
Well, it's wrong here several times, and I thought you'd want to know, considering, you're such a great journalist and everything.
Mr. Abbott,
Ah.
it's Minnie Baker on 2. She says it's urgent.
Stay. You. Sit. Good afternoon, Mrs. Baker. You're early this year. 18 inches. Well, I'll be. But you see, Roland hasn't returned from a 3-hour lunch break. Mm-hmm. Well, I'll tell you what, Ms. Baker. If Roland doesn't show, I'll do my best to come out there and see your mushroom myself. Goodbye, Mrs. Baker. Great journalist crap. What kind of journalist drops everything to cover an oversized goddamn mushroom? Ah! Well, that's it. Roland Diggs is hereby fired, and this time I mean it. Want to be a reporter?
Are you serious?
Well, somebody's got to take Roland's job, and you seem to be the only one that gives a damn around here. Well, kid, what do you say? There are two ways for a reporter to look at this overgrown toadstool. The first is with anger and heartbreak. Here you are, spending your brief flash on this earth, bringing the news of a large fungus to a few thousand semi-literate bumpkins who don't understand why they're alive. And what's worse, aren't even the least bit curious about it. Or two, you can look for the story.
Well,
I know what you think. There's no story here. A photo with a two-line caption. A big mushroom is just not a story. Hmm? Mhm. But this is a story.
Mr. Abbott, what are you...
Relax,
What did you
relax. This is the point. A story about a large mushroom is now transformed into a story about a woman's personal tragedy. Then it can turn into an investigation. Minnie! It's Ab Abbott! I think you better come quick! What are you doing? Who could have destroyed Minnie Baker's famous giant fungus? Odds are it was a gang of unruly teenagers. I'm guessing they were drinking at the time. That gives us a whole new angle. A story about Dry Falls youth gone bad. Why, we can run with this mushroom for 2 weeks. And you're going to carry it. Looky. Must be a cat stuck in a tree or something. They got the whole force out. This is Roland's house. Maybe they're arresting him for taking a 3-hour lunch break. Roland.
How's this for bad? 1 month before retiring, I get dealt a piece of shit.
Takes a sick mother to do something like this.
I got an anonymous tip about an hour and a half ago. I'm telling you, the paperwork on this is going to be monumental.
Yeah, I knew it. The bastard was sunbathing when he should have been at work. Franklin, get over here. Get a couple of shots of this. Be sure you get the suntan lotion in the picture.
You worked with him, haven't you? You got a hunch on this?
Hey, Franklin. Tell the chief how you wanted Roland's job, so you killed him.
What?
Seriously, I don't know. He always wore a clean shirt to work and couldn't wait to go home.
Ab Abbott, you old son of a bitch. When is your rag gonna endorse me for chief?
I don't know, Clay. When are they gonna invent a cure for massive stupidity?
That's a good one, Ab. Yeah. You have me going there for a second. Oh, boy. Cancel that steak for dinner, huh, guys?
What do you care whether I endorse you or not? You're the only one that wants the job.
Look, Ab, everybody in town looks up to you. Be like a blessing.
Look for that suicide note like you told me, Clay. Couldn't find nothing.
Okay, we are talking murder for sure.
Unless he was so busy worrying about what kind of suntan he'd leave behind, he couldn't take time to write the note.
Oh, that's fucking complicated, Ab.
Tell you what, you find the man who killed Roland Diggs, and I'll endorse you for chief. If I find him, You hand in your badge.
You got yourself a deal, mister.
Copy, Central. Try that mustard steak sauce recipe tonight? Over. Copy, Central. Unit 3 responding immediately. I'll bring the one.
Do you really think we're gonna be able to find the killer before the police?
Damn straight. That Clay Cox is so stupid it takes him an hour and a half to watch 60 Minutes. Here. Look. Look what I swiped from the table by the pool.
Betty Joe. Oh, no, Betty Joe couldn't possibly be involved.
Why not? She a friend of the Pope? Well, stop living in a fairy tale. You saw what happened to Roland? Franklin. Is Betty Joe a friend of yours?
Yeah, we know each other.
Wait. You'll ask the questions.
You order whatever you want.
Hey, long time no see.
Hey.
Let me take a wild guess. Meatloaf and a glass of water.
Betty Joe! I changed my mind. I don't want the meatloaf. I'd like the special. The special and a glass of wine. Please.
He talks. He drinks. Does he want the salad or the soup?
Soup. No, salad. Betty Joe, can I ask you a question?
Sure, sugar. What is it? Well?
Okay, the thing is, how are you? Betty Joe, how are you feeling? Really, feeling.
How am I feeling? You're serious? I'm tired. I'm broke. I hate my job. I think my man is cheating on me. And I'm wasting my life serving meat to assholes.
But other than that, everything's okay? I mean, nobody, close to you lose anything, important?
You know what? I think I liked you better when all you wanted was meatloaf. 2 more, folks?
What's the matter with you? Don't you know the cardinal rule? A reporter never lets his dick get so hard that his brain goes soft.
I was being subtle.
A great technique if you're only putting out one newspaper a year. Give me that. Give it to me.
Evening, Mr. Abbott.
How's the beauty queen?
Well, what did you make me talk to her for? Why didn't you talk to her?
Nah. If she has something to hide, she'd better be hiding it from Abner Abbott. Now watch the color fade from her cheeks. Yeah. So much for that idea. Come on, let's go back to work.
Okay, can you take a look at this for me just for a second? Are you from Mars?
Abner.
What did I tell you, huh? What did I tell you? Huh?
Lloyd Hobbs. Look at Betty Joe fly off the handle.
You really take the cake.
Kid, I think we stumbled onto something here.
Please.
Come on, you got a paper to put out.
Mrs. Baker's mushroom injured. No mushroom for Minnie. Nah. My first story. But all I could think of was Betty Joe. She couldn't be mixed up in Roland's murder. It had to be a mistake. I had to warn her. My dearest Betty Jo, you are in danger and under suspicion for a crime that I know you are not capable of committing. Be careful, my darling. As always, X.
Now there's a dandy of a front page. I guarantee you nobody skipped to the funnies. Your first byline, how does it feel?
But I didn't write this.
I know, I did. I rewrote the whole goddamn thing. A good reporter tears into a story like a meal of words. He seasons it with linguistic spices and then cooks it to journalistic perfection. Do you have any idea what I'm trying to tell you, Franklin?
I'm fired.
You're fired. Put a one ad in the Mars paper.
Right away, Mr. Abbott.
How's it? Somebody stole my hubcaps again. Morning, Judge. Now that's a shame.
I want you to run a story and inform those pranksters that when they're caught, I'm the man who hands down the sentence.
Excuse me for a second, Judge.
Wait, Abbott.
Wait a second. I need to ask you one question, Franklin. Did you move Roland's arm to take this picture? Yes or no?
Well, yes, but it was the only way I could get the lotion in the shot.
Your Honor, I'm putting my best man on this hubcap scandal. Kid, after we solve this little matter of the town decapitator, I want you to write up a story for the judge.
Yes, sir.
It's the chief. Something's happening at Mazur's Field.
Guy, I want you to head over to Mazur's Field and do some of that subtle snooping you like to do. You're so lucky he's free.
Guy Franklin, Daily Document.
You don't look like a reporter.
I just started today.
Thinness was wonderful. Come over here. Let me out. Let me get a shot of this. I'm sorry. While you're doing that, you gotta make sure that...
So, can you tell me what happened?
Lady was dead when I got here.
Yeah. Just slide her in nicely there. Let me get a shot of that. Yeah. Oh.
Can you tell me where you were when you heard about it?
I was in the patrol. Call came over the radio about an hour ago.
How did they tell you about something so horrible?
Well, they say we got a 1308 down by Mazur's Field.
1308?
Well, if it isn't Dry Falls' newest cub reporter. Hey, nothing personal there, Scoop. But Ab must be scraping the bottom of the barrel these days. I mean, first Roland Diggs, and now Weepin' Willie here. Hey, what do you say, Scoop? Let's go take a look at the crime scene, huh? Nice close look. Oh, yeah. Now, that there is a pretty darn clean cut, wouldn't you say? Boy, that knife must have been sharp. Yes, sir. You'd have to say that Betty Jo died giving head.
That's disgusting.
Sorry, Scoop. Didn't know you reporters were so sensitive these days. Here. Here's a little something for your car. Enjoy.
You spelled chief wrong.
There's our man in the convertible.
Bastard. Didn't even wear a tie.
I don't condone his behavior, but I sure thank him for the copy. This story is all ours, kid. I'm not even going to feed it to the wire until we have it all wrapped up in a little bow. Come on.
We are gathered here to witness the passing of Betty Jo Haley, who, in her work as a waitress at the Bamboo Club, did serve God in several different ways. She fed those in hunger. She did slake the thirst of those in thirst.
I went to one of these things when I was a kid. My grandfather. Somebody ripped a fart the likes of which I have not heard to this day.
Ab, how come you never got married? Had a family?
I was just never comfortable with the idea of settling down and giving life to someone who would look up to me like I was a god. Because when they grew up, they'd come to realize I was nothing but a complete fool.
You're not a fool, Ab.
Next to God, I am.
The mighty salmon, the wily perch, and even the hapless fluke. For she, like our Lord...
You know who that is? Fibrous Drake. The wealthiest man in Dry Falls and the freakiest. Wants to build a racetrack on Highway 17 for his greyhounds.
Served God with a side of mashed potatoes. Let us pray.
God, I'm gonna miss Betty Jo. I miss all the little things, you know? How you could see the line of her underwear through her dress. That hat. She was the only one I ever loved.
There he goes. Take my truck and follow him.
But
just go. Go.
Why are you following me? Just go away or I'll kill you. I swear it, I'll kill you!
Stay where you are! You got a gun?
Not afraid to use it?
Keys, where are the keys?
Going to Dry Falls? You're tense, little weasel. Got a name? I'm Tina.
Guy.
Guy? As in swell?
Yes.
Swell guy. Okay.
Do you live in Dry Falls?
Well, not really. I used to live there and I ran away from home when I was 16. Because of my father, in case you're interested. He was one sorry son of a bitch rat bastard if you ever saw one. Well, that was a long time ago. I had blonde hair then. I was a lot skinnier, I was a little more attractive, and I didn't have the tattoo. Check it out. You think I'm weird? Well, you drive like an old man. You drive like some little old man virgin. Speed it up.
For your information, there is a killer on the loose in Dry Falls, okay? He's killed 2 already.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, I'm writing a story about it for the paper, okay?
If I had a dick, it'd be standing straight up.
What are you doing with that?
What's it look like I'm doing? I'm cleaning the scum out of my fingernails.
No, I mean, why do you have a knife like that?
Well, guy, I'm glad you asked. You see, a lot of fellas, they give you a ride in a nice truck like this, and they expect a little something in return. And to that I say,
This is my truck, okay?
Hey,
Would you mind being a little more
gas
respectful?
station, pull over, and I have got to take a pee.
Oh, no, I can't. I'm sorry, I can't.
You can't?
I can't.
All right. I'll just pee out the goddamn window then.
Oh.
Good coffee, Margaret.
With today's paper?
Hi, can I help you?
I guess I'll take that one. Yeah, oh, no, that one. Yeah. Yeah, no, that one, yeah. Thanks.
All right, that's $1.50.
Oh, shit!
Roland's house. What's Lloyd's car doing here?
Do anything! I have a key! He was my friend! He was my only friend.
I thought I told you just to follow him. There's no evidence here, Franklin. It's completely circumstantial.
Yeah, they caught him in Roland's house. Come on.
They found a drunken man inside his dead friend's home. They'll put him in the tank tonight, and unless they find a rather large knife concealed up his ass, he'll be free in the morning.
Hey, Scoot! Hey, you know what I ought to do? I ought to take you with Hubs. That's what I ought to do. I ought to take you in with Hubs.
What are you talking about?
What am I talking about? What am I talking about, he says. You know what I'm talking about? I'm talking about B&E. I'm talking about unlawfully discharging an unlicensed weapon. I'm talking about forcible confinement. And on a more personal note, I'm talking coitus fucking interruptus.
By God, you're right, Officer Cox. Bust him. Put the cuffs on him. Put the cuffs on him. Use your club if you have to. Walk!
I know where there's some evidence. I saw Hubs throw a box or something into the storm channel over at Goodwill's field. I saw it. It's there just waiting for us.
Oh, yeah, a box in the storm channel. Sure thing, Kojak.
You positive?
100%.
If the kid says it's there, it's there.
Okay, boys, let's call it a night.
Maybe it's up over there or something.
Well, it's like our wager's still wide open there, Ab.
Like the space between your ears, officer. I mean that kindly.
Nice going, Scoop.
Don't sweat it, kid. Come on, I'll give you a ride home. Where'd you park my pickup?
Ab?
You're out late for a school night?
Jesus Christ. Tina, how do you get in here?
Credit card.
Oh, you picked the lock.
No, I bribed the doorman.
You stole my wallet, and that deadbolt is not supposed to open with a credit card.
Hey, relax. It's all there. Except for $10. I'll pay you back. I sure am tired. I was afraid to go to sleep until you got here.
Oh, wait a minute. You think you're going to be staying in this house tonight? No, not on your life.
But I don't have anywhere else to go.
Well, I'm sure if you explained your situation to the proper authorities, they'd be happy to make some arrangements.
Come on, Guy. Don't be like that. How about I sleep on the porch? Just this one night.
All right. You can stay for tonight.
Thank you.
But you better be gone by morning or I'm going to call the police.
You'd call the police on me?
Yes, I would.
Guy?
What?
You'd really call the cops on me?
If you're not out of here by morning.
That's so sweet. Guy,
What?
so what would you do? You'd call the cops and you'd say, oh, help, there's a woman here, she's in her underwear, and I'm just a virgin, afraid of her love.
Excuse me, but for your information, I am not,
No, sure, of course you're not, Guy.
You know, look, I really think this is a bad idea.
Why, Guy?
I wouldn't want you to get hurt.
Well, I understand your sensitivity to my situation, Guy, but I'm a big girl, Guy. I can take care of myself.
No, you didn't understand what I meant exactly. See, there's this person, there's a girl,
Yeah.
and actually a few of them that I have commitments to, frankly, and I think it would be unfair to them. Really, I mean, you know where I'm coming from, don't you?
I sure do, Guy, frankly.
Look, I have been extremely patient with you, okay? Now, if you're not going to respect my needs, then we have nothing further to talk about. You understand?
Yeah, I understand. I understand that you're an uptight little dickhead that needs your head re-screwed along with everything else.
Well, I'm glad we got that straightened out.
Fuck you and good night.
I saw you again. You were waiting at the bus stop. When you got on, the driver yelled at you for not having enough change. Betty Jo, my love for you is so deep, my trust in you so great. Had I been the bus driver, I would have let you owe me. Can you believe this shit? They found him in his shoebox in Betty Jo's closet, all unsigned. Chief only sent me a couple, but there are dozens of them.
Unsigned, huh?
Yeah.
What are they gonna do with them?
They're gonna nail Lloyd Hubb's ass to the wall, is what? They got a forensics coming in from Hubley tomorrow. He makes a positive ID on the handwriting, and we win our bet with Clay. This could work out after all.
So you're saying that the one who wrote the letters is the killer?
Damn straight. Not only that, I think they're gonna find more letters in the swamp. Letters to Roland. Because what we didn't realize is that Lloyd was in love with Betty Jo and Roland. And when he found out that they were cheating on him with each other, I tell you, Lloyd Hubbs is cracked. People are gonna love this shit. Listen to this. Maybe it was the way you said, would you like water with that?
I was a fool to have loved Betty Jo. The truth is, she barely knew I was alive. And now the only evidence of our connection could destroy me. I had to find the letters and dispose of them before it was too late.
Only shy, and thus cannot reveal myself to you. That's about as revealing as I got here.
Mr. Abbott?
Wah!
The chief just called, all upset, said you should get down to the courthouse right away.
Suppose you
guys to tell me how Lloyd Hubbs got the judge's head up there when we had him locked up in the county jail.
I'm sorry, Benny. We were way off. But you gotta admit, some wily bastard is sure making my job interesting.
I was sure it was him. It had to be.
Oh, quit yakking and savor this moment in your life.
I can't. 3 people are dead and there's a killer on the loose.
What do you want me to do? Shave my head and run naked through town? I'm a reporter, plain and simple. If this doesn't grab you, I suggest you find another line of work. Besides, we still have to win that bet with Clay before the forensic blows into town and sees those letters.
Hold it, Tommy! The city council just voted to put a coat of varnish on the judge and leave him up there as an icon!
Hey, Scoop. Enjoying the show? Hey, boys, heads up.
Hey. Hey. Hey, lover boy, I'm talking to you. Pretty wild shit, huh? Goes to show a girl isn't safe anymore, not even in a little town like Dry Falls.
Then maybe a girl should leave.
I have an even better idea. This is it. This is my idea.
Tina.
How about you and I, roommates?
Roommates.
Roommates, yeah. Well,
No,
I know
you-
it sounds a little
Tina.
funny, but there's no place in town I can afford to rent right now, and I thought maybe I would propose to you a little deal.
Tina,
so if we
Tina,
treat
Tina,
it as
Tina,
a-
Tina,
What?
why are you doing this to me? No, no, absolutely not. It is out of the question.
You pay the rent, I do the shopping and cooking. I get the feeling you'll probably be best at cleaning. Correct me if
Does
I'm
it
wrong.
ever occur to you that maybe, just maybe, I have more important things on my mind than your accommodations right now? Hi.
Hi.
Yes?
I'm
Guy Franklin.
Guy Franklin, and I'm with the Daily Document, and the Benny, the chief, had
An aneurysm?
no, he had oh, what's the word when you want to say
statement.
A statement.
Statement.
That he wanted issued, and he wanted me to have it. So he said it's in his office on the desk.
All right.
Thank you. Excuse me.
You're excused. Guy.
Tina! But
Do you like Texas chili? I could pick up some peppers on the way home.
yes, that would be nice. I'll see you there.
What are you doing in here anyway?
I am here for professional reasons, and frankly, it's none of your business.
What's this? My darling Betty Jo, my heart raced today when I saw you in the Piggly Wiggly. You were buying frozen peas. I bought some for myself and I went home right away so I could eat them and imagine how they must taste to you. They were quite good. That's intense.
Look, I have been very nice to you. I gave you my home, I gave you shelter, and all I want is one more.
Yeah, go back there as soon as I get the Chief's Pepto.
Guy, what are you doing under the desk? Clay.
Tina Abbott. Now, when did you blow into town?
Clay Cox. I was hoping I'd run into you.
Is Ab knows little girl's back in town?
Why are you so interested?
Well, I'm always interested, Tina. It's my job.
That's what I like about you, Clay. You lead such an exciting life.
Yeah, speaking of exciting, did you hear I'm going to be the new chief?
Fuck yes. Why do you think I'm here? So, Clay, are you still hanging out at the junior high, or have you graduated to teenagers?
That's pretty funny, Tina. But the truth is, I like to get my hands on a real woman these days.
Uh-oh.
And by the looks of things, you have turned into one real woman. What do you say that you and me, well, 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 what do we have here?
What?
It's a quarter. You want it?
Do you?
Well, I did see it first.
Well, why don't you keep it?
Where was I? Oh, yeah. Why don't you and I go down to the Corman Motel and swing?
Oh, swinging, Clay, you are such a man. Imperial Suite?
Fuck yes. That's $40.
Clay,
Uh-huh.
get it.
Right. I'll see you there in an hour.
You got it. So what's the big deal with the letters?
Nothing.
Nothing? Aren't you gonna thank me for getting you out of there?
Why didn't you tell me you were Ab's daughter? I cannot believe you wouldn't tell me something like that.
What difference does it make?
Well, it makes a difference. He's my boss. He's like you know, it's a good thing we didn't, you know, last night, because, that would have been practically incest.
You're such a dweeb.
Hi, Dad. It's me. Tina, your daughter, remember?
I remember.
So, how about a hug?
I haven't hugged anybody in years. I don't even hug Winchell, the retarded boy, and he hugs everybody.
Maybe he knows a snake when he sees one.
See a snake, get the hole.
I went by the old house and they said you weren't living there anymore. They said you were staying in a trailer over by the freeway. So I thought, what the fuck? I don't want to stay there. So I spent the night with your golden boy, Guy.
You stay with Franklin?
Mm-hmm.
Guy! Get in here!
Okay, this isn't what it looks like. Okay, you said you didn't have any kids. Okay, so what am I supposed to do?
She's not a kid.
I'm not a kid.
Anyway, she's not staying with me anymore, okay?
Don't worry, she doesn't stay anywhere long.
Well, roll out the red carpet.
Nobody asked you to come in the first place.
Hey, nobody asked me if I wanted to be born either, but here I am.
Come on, Franklin. We need a man-to-man. You like to fish?
I don't know, never tried.
Time you learn. Sit down. Sit down. Carve me a slice of that watermelon, will you? Yeah.
It's hard to imagine that killer.
I knew it was you all along. Might as well carve me up and get it over with. You're coming along, kid. So trust me when I tell you I have to take you off the murder investigation. You can't cover it anymore.
What?
You fucked up. I hate to say it, big time. I thought Lloyd Hubbs was our man as much as you did. But the way you handled it, Franklin, complete disaster for the paper. Then he wanted me to fire your ass. He said, but you cost the taxpayer alone with that swamp episode. Frankly, I couldn't give a shit about the taxpayer. But that doesn't change matters.
Ab, this doesn't have anything to do with Tina, does it?
Nothing to do with her.
Then why lie about her, about having a family?
I don't have a family. Only technically. All I can tell you is, don't get too attached to things. Or life will mortify you at every opportunity. I want you to stay away from that girl, Franklin. She'll eat you alive.
Honey, you're home. Did you have a nice time fishing with Father? Oh, by the way, I bought you some adult food. I thought you might be getting tired of eating SpaghettiOs and luncheon meat. Guy Franklin, what are you doing? Are you hiding the evidence?
All right, that's it. You have 24 hours to pack your bags and vamos. Ever since I met you, my life has been one long nightmare.
You know what I noticed about you, Guy Franklin? You have a tendency towards hyperbole.
Just take your groceries and go, okay? Go show your tattoo to some school children or something.
Have you ever considered a sugar substitute?
I simply want to be left alone. Is that too much to ask? It's nothing personal.
Okay.
Good.
Guy,
Yes, Tina?
I just wanted to say, you've been great, really. Thanks for everything.
You're welcome. All right, you can stay.
Really? You mean that?
Just till you get back on your feet.
Thanks, Guy.
But there are ground rules in this house, okay?
Yeah.
Just so that we understand each other. First of all, no smoking.
No smoking.
No television after 8 p.m. No aerosol sprays. My books are in alphabetical order, as are the LPs. If you take something, put it back. And if you mess something up, clean it. Huh? And, please don't tell Ab about any of this. Are we clear?
Clear as a bell, Guy Franklin.
Good night, then.
Good night.
And,
Yeah.
thanks for your help today.
You're welcome.
Okay, so I apprehended the wrong suspect and got demoted. The thing is, I'm a reporter now, and the only way I'll get back Ab's respect is to be a good one. If I couldn't cover the investigation, I realized there were a dozen stories all around it.
Because of all the decapitations, that's getting your head cut off. Son, you can't find another neck brace in the Tri-County area. I never seen such a run. But I'm planning a 50% sale on any artificial limb in the place.
I wrote about neck braces and church support groups. I wrote about psychological counseling for grade school students. I even wrote about a fringe conspiracy group that believed the decapitations were linked to the original beheading of Minnie's mushroom. At home, things proceeded without incident, except for the horrible feeling that I had inside that the better I was feeling about myself, the more I wanted to tell Tina about it. My favorite story of all involved Clay. It seems he went out to the dump looking for suspicious deliveries.
Should go through these pictures to see if you notice anybody come by the junkyard here, dropped off anything suspicious or what? Oh my God!
Freeze, rat! Won't you? Oh, shit! Oh, shit! Oh, my God, I shot my foot!
I'm beginning to love my job.
That's a funny story.
I wrote that.
Really? It's good.
The next day, I went out to the Corman Motel to do a story on the sudden drop in Dry Falls tourism when old man Corman dropped a bombshell.
Say there, young fella. Last week I told you that sugar beet gal had taken a room with Roland Diggs.
Mm-hmm.
I misinformed you now I think about it.
What do you mean?
Well, you see, the thing is, Roland Diggs paid for the room with his own cash dollars. But the strange thing is, later that afternoon, I saw old Judge Jacobs come out of the room. I didn't think about it till I saw his head up there in the pool.
Thank you, Mr. Corman.
Right.
All right, I know. Ab took me off the case. But what a scoop. Could Betty Jo have been involved with Roland, Hubbs, and the judge? And if so, what man in Dry Falls didn't know the pleasure of her company? In the biblical sense. Aside from myself, of course. Joe and the judge. Why? Drake.
Hi, I'm Guy Franklin, Daily Document.
Well, now, so Ab sent you over from the Daily Doo-Doo. You know, I don't remember seeing you last time I paid a visit to that rag of a newspaper. Oh, yeah, and I certainly do think that I would have remembered you, dear boy.
I was the copy reader for about a year. And then when Roland Diggs was killed, I got promoted.
How convenient for you. Yeah, how darkly delicious. You know, one man's death is another man's booty, eh?
Mm-hmm.
Shall we stroll into the sitting room? My dear boy, I do believe you're shaking. Yeah, Roderick, bring this young man some iced chamomile before he has a nervous breakdown. you ever met a greyhound in the flesh?
No, I haven't.
Now you have. Oh, greyhounds, oh, the world's most beautiful animal. Majestic, built for speed, built for comfort. Isn't that right, Roderick? You may go. So, how can I be of service to you?
Well, Mr.
Let me guess. Judge Jacobs.
Well?
You suspect me, don't you?
No, no.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Ah, but I'm not your murderer, dear boy. However, aside from your mentor, I have made it my business to know more than anyone about what goes on in our throbbing community.
I don't quite...
I happen to know, for instance, that you have carried on a long, one-sided correspondence with an older lady.
How did...
I also happen to have seen some photographs of that older lady with Judge Jacobs.
Was it blackmail?
See, you assume it was me, but I happen to know that I am the object of a blackmailing scheme, and that someone out there is trying to frame me for the murders. That's why you are here. You are merely a pawn.
Mr. Drake,
A racetrack is my dream. Oh, now, Judge Jacobs, he has always thwarted my quest with considerable and somewhat unpleasant vigor. And your mentor, Mr. Abbott, he has always displayed what I would deem to be, well, not the appropriate enthusiasm. However, this same mentor, he also has a dream to write the greatest story of his career. Well, now, if he is willing to support my racetrack, I just might be willing to tell you the name of the killer. Tomorrow morning, outside the Roxy Theater. 8 a.m. sharp. Oh, and one last word of advice. Be careful, dear boy. Be careful. Roderick, show this young man out.
Hey, Dad.
Get out of here with that mutt. I mean it.
Old age hasn't mellowed you one bit, has it, Dad?
You know I can't stand mutts. Speaking of mutts, how's your old lady? Is she still shacked up in Vegas with that high roller?
I don't know. We don't communicate much.
That figures.
What's that supposed to mean, that figures?
Nothing.
Hey, don't blame me just 'cause Mom wanted something different.
Why'd you come back here, Tina? To give me a puppy dog? Or maybe you needed some cash. Is that it? You want some money, Tina?
The hell with you, Dad. I don't want anything from you, all right? The hell with you.
Don't forget your mutt.
Fuck you.
Come in.
Ab, you're not gonna believe this. I just paid a visit to Fibrous Drake, talked to him about the murders, and get this.
I told you you weren't covering it anymore.
Well, I wasn't. I swear I stumbled on this. He says he knows who took these pictures. He says he also knows who the killer is. And that if you'll make a deal about his racetrack, he'll tell us tomorrow morning.
Well, Ab, what do you think?
Well done. Well done.
Thanks, Ab. Tina? Tina? You're not gonna believe this. What are you doing?
What does it look like I'm doing? I'm getting the hell out of this shithole.
Tina, what's the matter? What is it? Was it me? I was too strict. I knew it. I knew it.
No, it's not you. It's just I don't know. It's time to move on, that's all.
But you can't leave just like that.
Oh, really? Why not?
Because it's abrupt. Besides, I was kind of getting used to you.
It's better this way, believe me. Don't forget to keep your books in alphabetical order. It's been swell.
Tina?
Guy? Hey. Guy?
Yes?
I got a baby.
Already?
No, I mean, I have a baby. I have a little baby boy. He's staying with some friends in Bakersfield.
A baby, though.
Yeah.
That's nice. Who's the father?
Some guy, friend. Well, actually, he's not even a friend. I mean, he doesn't know about it.
Did you tell Ab?
I can't tell Ab. I can't tell him anything. I mean, he's not like you. You wouldn't understand.
Tina, you could give Ab a chance.
Yeah. Someday.
You're late.
Sorry, overslept.
Looks like you never slept at all.
What's that?
Can't go in.
The hell we can't. We're press. It's a right. It's constitutional.
Chief says no one gets in, especially the press.
Come on, Franklin, let's go. Write up this bullshit and call our lawyers.
What the hell is this?
Check out everything in that kitchen and the living room there. Check out there.
Oh, what kind of sick joke?
Pay dirt, boys, pay dirt.
Emily, has anybody used this computer? Bookmobile is one word. Ab?
Police! Nobody fucking move! Nobody move! Nobody fucking move! Nobody move! Especially you, Scoop. Especially you. You leave it right there. Don't even breathe. What?
Guy Franklin, you're under arrest for the murders of Roland Diggs, Eddie Joe Haley,
I didn't.
Judge Jacobs, Fivers Drake. You have the right to remain silent. You have the right to an attorney.
You sick fuck. No. He's writing another story about it. He's got it all written down right here.
I didn't write that.
Shut up.
What the hell's going on?
Sorry about this, Ab. We found his prints all up and down that machete and the love letters to Betty Joe.
Ab.
He's writing the stories before they happen.
You're putting me off.
I didn't write that. Let's go, Dicklick. I didn't do anything. I didn't write this story. Ab's framing me. I'm being framed. Shut up, Ab.
Don't worry, kid. I'm going to do everything I can to help you.
Bookmobile is one word, Ab. It's one word. It's not the wrong guy.
In one flash, my dreams were reduced to a single phrase. Guy Franklin, serial killer.
You got the nose of a killer. You got the ears of a killer. But you got the eyes of a goddamn virgin.
Actually,
Like Ab's gonna be able to help you now, Dicklick.
Ab, you bastard! You son of a bitch! I'm not guilty. I didn't do anything.
Stinking holes! I said shut your stinking holes and try to concentrate!
Guy Franklin, serial killer. Wow. Huh. What? Guy, you'll have to speak up. I can barely hear you. What? No, I can't hear you. What? Sore neck. Choking. Chop? Throat. Father. Your father has a sore throat. Oh, Guy. Why don't you let me do the talking? I believe in you, Guy Franklin. I really do. You couldn't kill all those people and chop them up, and even if you did, that'd be okay, too. I want to help you. I'm going back tonight to get my little boy. I'm leaving on the 9:45 bus, but I'll be back. In the meantime, you take real good care of yourself. And when I get back, we'll get you out of here. I promise. Okay? I love you, Guy Franklin.
Clay, please, listen. Clay, listen to me. There's going to be another murder. Ab is the killer. You gotta listen to me. Clay, please. Let me go.
Yeah, Scoop, we know all about it. Ab's the killer. The only thing you ever cut in two was a watermelon.
Clay, please, listen to me. Tina's gonna be the next victim. She's wearing the silver pendant. Remember, it was in the story about the sixth victim? The silver pendant, you've got to remember. He's gonna kill Tina tonight. Think about it, Clay. You're a cop. You know about these things. Think about Ab, right? He's the only one who can pull this off. He knows the town, the people. I mean, think about me. I'm just a guy who got a promotion. Now, if you let me out, I swear I can prove it to you. You'll be a hero, Clay.
Okay. I'll tell you what, Scoop. There's a laundry pickup at 7 tonight. You get your little candy butt into one of those bins. Once you're outside the prison walls, you bail out, and you wait for me. But if you're not there, I will hunt you down, and I will rip your head off and take a fucking crap down your neck. You understand me? You sure?
How am I gonna get out of the cell?
I'm gonna give you a signal.
What kind of signal?
You'll see. Boy, Franklin, you must think I'm some kind of, what, baboon fool to let a 5-time maniac killer escape from my jail. Good afternoon there, little buddy, and welcome to my neighborhood. Now, why don't you be a good little scoopster and get your ass out here so I can beat the shit out of you for attempted escape? Huh? Hey, Franklin! Franklin. All right, all right. I warned you. I warned him, didn't I? You heard me. Warn him!
Come on there, you little bastard! Damn it, Warren. Damn it!
Franklin! You son of a bitch, you come back here! Franklin!
Go, let's go, let's go!
When he's far, far away. Hounds in the morning.
I've seen Jon play.
Come on, get in.
I know you're it's him. It's Guy Franklin. It's the Dry Falls Decapitator. Get him. Get him. It's the murderer. Quick, get him. There he goes. Get him. Get him. Get him.
Vodka still your drink? At least it was when you were 14.
Fuck you.
Hey, come on. Truce. Go on, have a drink. I heard you were waitressing in Bakersfield.
Where'd you hear that?
Oh, word got around. You like that?
Nah, not really. I mean, it was alright. I didn't like the hours.
Yeah.
What the fuck do you care? You don't give a shit.
Watch your mouth.
Sorry.
Taking care of yourself?
Yeah. Kinda got into a real bad scene out there in Bakersfield. You know, Funny thing was, I started thinking about the old house. I started thinking about you. I used to sit up there in that Barca lounge with your feet up, reading the paper, the way you used to do. You know, family stuff. I started to miss you. I wanted to come home. Pretty stupid of me, huh? Daddy, I'm cold.
This is Cox. Nobody goes near him till I get there.
Son of a bitch!
Mine now, Scoop.
I surrender! Okay? Okay? I surrender. It's just I need your help, okay? There's a girl over there.
Ab, I've got a gun.
Hi, Guy. Sit down. Have a beer.
Why, Ab? Why? Because it was a slow news day. Because bookmobile is one word. Because I have a burning in my brain. Because I'm answering to a higher moral authority. What's so goddamn important about why? Why?
She's your daughter, Ab!
Don't take it so personally. You're just mad because you got busted. I would have gotten you out eventually. Have a little faith. Yeah.
Ab? Ab? This is gonna make quite a story. Yeah, this is gonna play worldwide. Ab?
Yeah?
How did you do it? How did you get the judge's head up on that flagpole?
Shimmied up at dawn. Was it worth it? Chapped my ass.
And Fibrous Drake?
Drake was one sick puppy. Believe me, I did the whole community a favor.
And Betty Jo? She was a vixen, wasn't she? Mixed up in all kinds of ugly business.
Vixen? Yeah, I guess you could call it that.
And what about Tina?
What about Tina?
Ab?
I told you to stay away from that girl.
I'm gonna have to shoot you now, Ab. I'm sorry it had to come to this.
Put an old dog out of his misery. You're a good kid, Franklin. Mm-hmm. A little slow on the uptake, perhaps. But you can't have everything. Just do me one favor, huh? Take good care of her.
Dad?
Tina?
Dad?
Tina, get back in the truck. Ab's gone crazy.
Dad, what are you doing on the roof?
Do you care, John? Feel at the break of day. Do you care, John? Feel when he's far.
Oh my God.
Ab.
Daddy.
Move away from the fucking gun, Scoop. Move away from the gun! All right, go up against the truck there. Get Get against the truck. Clay. Get against the truck. Put your hands where I can see them. Clay. You too, Tina. Put them up. Move, move, move.
Clay, please.
Shut the fuck up. Oh, yeah. I should have known, huh? Yeah, absolutely, huh? I should have fucking figured this out. The two of you. A fucking team, huh? I fucking ought to do you, Scoop, right now.
Clay!
I ought to fucking do you, babe.
No, Clay. Clay.
Shut up! Shut up!
Look behind you.
Fuck, you think I'm that stupid? I'm gonna fall for that?
No! Clay.
Shut up!
Clay, I would if I were you.
Ab?
Mr. Cox, I win.
Mr. Cox won't be running for sheriff after all. Well, had a feeling about that hot-headed cowboy from day one. This could reflect pretty badly on the department. You! Franklin!
Yes, sir?
Have a nice day.
Crap!